Hey there, true believers. Rain Kisaragi with the Let's Play Stories Path of Destiny. Last time, we fought the Emperor, and, well, we didn't fight the Emperor, we died before we got to him. And then we found a stone that told us to kill. I'm going to splice in the, oh, I can't actually, I deleted that footage, crap. Anyway, so yeah, my window moved, and I was recording a weird, not centered version of this that I couldn't fix correctly. But basically, we're going after the core that a sage told us to go to. I feel so stupid for messing this up, but I can't change it now. So, yeah, a sage told us what the core was. The stone is clingy. This is the problem with a blind Let's Play, you see, or with not noticing things like a moron. But yeah, so yeah, have to. We're going after the core. It should be strong enough to do what we need it to do, even though it doesn't have the armament to it. And yeah, the stone's mad.
He landed the Farfarer. Renato had a rare feeling of regret. It's not too late, he thought. He could turn around and sail for Zenobia's island. He frowned. Wait a minute. He didn't want to kill Zenobia, did he? Sure, technically she was the enemy, but they'd been at Sword Fu school together. They'd never been lovers, but somehow they'd been closer. She'd told him every secret about herself. Except the biggest one. That she was the Emperor's daughter. No. Kill Zenobia, whispered the stone. Before it's too late.
Nah, we're good. Yeah, stone is clingy. God, I hate that I missed that. And yeah, I played through this little. I got to like this, like right here, and this is where.
Renato had a lot of crafting materials. Now all he needed was a crafting bench.
Yep, I got to this point. That's when I noticed something was messed up. Yeah, I got better stuff last time. So we can either go across the other place or jump in here. We're gonna jump down because that seems more interesting. Okay. Broken up wastes. Alright, this isn't what I thought I was going to run into, but you know.
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Yeah, that's the way. Alright. Now we'll go up this way. Poo gas. I see. Actually, sorry, I can't say that anymore. Someone got mad that I made I made poo gas jokes in Let's Play like years ago. They commented years after. Okay, whatever. So noxious.
Kill the rebel!
Hey.
Caught one, Raven. The rebel! Caught another.
Okay, a lot bad happened, like right all at once. God, please. Rain, why are you doing so bad in combat all of a sudden? There you go. Alright, cool. That took all of my health. Acceptable. Yeah, acceptable my ass.
The stone hadn't lied about what it could do for him. With each raven he cut down, he felt a jolt of power flowing into his arm. You're weak, whispered the stone. The core will kill you. Are you afraid of it? No, don't be ridiculous. It chuckled. But it's unstable. It will poison you so much as carry it. And if you try to use it, it will explode catastrophically. Renato did not trust rocks that talked in his head. He went onwards.
What an oddly specific thing to be untrustworthy of. All right, let's go. Hey, hey. actually getting stronger with this thing, or is it just the stone messing with me, essentially?
Nothing can get your blood pumping like a bit of killing.
I'll take your word for it. Alright, I gotta find some health, because I am taking a right pounding right now. Oh, hey, core. What's up? Okay, just grab
As he
this.
approached the core, the stone became hysterical. It's too much power. We will rip a hole in space and time. He had a sudden vision of plunging his gauntlet into the core and dying in anguish. That wasn't his vision, was it? The stone had sent him its darkest fears, hadn't it? He had a sudden impulse to do exactly that. He raised his right fist and plunged it into the core. There was a rush of light. He thought he could hear the stone screaming. And then he passed out. When Ronaldo came to, the core was gone. But the Iblis stone was no longer black, but glowing with a blue light. And it was silent. "I can't hear you," he sang out, and "You?" It didn't answer. "Ha!" he said. He had defeated the demonic gem with the power of his mind. He felt invincible. It was time to attack the Imperial outpost on the Nexus. Take the battle to the enemy. But among the huge crystals, there was also an observatory. A wise man would probably ask the scientists exactly what he had first. How wise was he?
Let's consult with science. Because that seems like the better idea here.
As the Farfarer made its way toward the Nexus, Bernardo could see tiny sparks in the blackness that was the Iblis stone. As if somewhere within it, the core was still spitting out energy, which the Iblis stone sucked in hungrily. You'd think the stone would want this kind of power, wouldn't it? Thought Ronaldo. Well, the scientists would explain it all.
Oh, marshmallow, please. I have to fix the window. That's what happened. Okay, so she bumped my mouse, and how it... Okay, I'll be back in a second. I can fix this. Okay, so what happened was I had my mouse technically out of the window, hovering over the stories icon on the bottom bar, and my marshmallow jumped up next to me. She bumped my mouse, and that like selected that window and moved it to where its base location was, which is not where my window was. So I don't know why that glitch happened, but that's the glitch. I've fixed it, I think. So all right, back up where we were, hopefully, because the client also crashed. Hopefully we're...
See? He'd trusted his gut, and it had worked out. That's what it meant to be a hero. To ignore the naysayers and the odd-makers, and do what you knew was right, and have it turn out to be the right thing. Well, he wasn't worried. Once he got to the observatory, the scientist toads could explain it. Then he could carry the war into the enemy's camp and destroy them all. Oh dear, he was getting a little bloodthirsty, wasn't he?
Yeah, just a little bit. Which has nothing to do with what's going on. Acceptable. That was good.
Oh, they really ought to put a railing on this thing, he thought.
Oh. Void sword. Don't have enough void thingies. 1-2 punch nonsense, guys. Seriously. But that was good. I got hit.
Renato had never felt better in his life. Normally, a battle would wear him down and he would need a night's sleep. Now he felt like he could go all night and all day. He felt like people were cheering him on, and he could practically hear their applause as he slew one raven after another.
Yeah, this is not a good path for us to be on. So let's see, we got that, or we got over... Oh, let's go over here.
That was always a rush.
Cool. See, there was a reason for doing this. Alright, now let's go this way. Okay, all I need now is a craft bench, and I can make a new sword. I just have to, get one. You know, I'm gonna regret not breaking stuff.
The Iblis stone and the Skyripper core. Two artifacts from the time of legends. Renato was becoming a legendary hero, wasn't he? He had enough power to save the rebellion, but he had to understand this power, so he would not misuse it.
Cut to us misusing it. Alright, let's build a new sword.
This sword from the frigid north was really useful for making popsicles and birdsicles.
Okay. Okay. Easy enough. Oh, hey, that's handy. Go, nice and easy. And there we go. Easily done.
Some people were just liable to explode if you upset them.
Okay. Hit or throw, they'll explode. Okay. So I'll just pop after a second. Oh, you hit them once and then they start to... Oh, that's one of the bomb ones. I gotta get better at IDing those.
Already, Renato knew more than he ever had. But about what?
Yeah, I should be careful of those. I'm sure I'll figure out how to fight them consistently. Eventually. Alright, so who says we're going to destroy the universe? Cast your votes now.
It wasn't his fault. They looked so breakable.
Okay, I'm getting energy now.
The toads at the observatory measured the stone with their occult devices. I fed it the core of Skyripper, explained Renato. No more feed planet souls.
But the core is not an unlimited energy source,
said one toad. Another said,
there's a feedback loop, you see, which could overload the stone. The stone doesn't actually feed on souls,
claimed a third.
but on pain of killing another sentient being. If you can truly be at peace with yourself, it would not overload.
This was all very confusing. At peace? Yes, the mountains were peaceful and quiet, but he now had the power to turn the tides. He should report to the Rebellion Council and prepare for the decisive battle.
We should probably try to find peace.
The one thing he understood from all the Toad arguments, maybe the stone did not feed on blood or souls or rage. It fed on empathy. It fed on the pain he felt when he put an end to another being's existence. Even if that other being was a raven intent on killing him. If he could find peace, then he could use the power of the Iblis stone without being taken over by its evil. The mountains. He would go to the mountains. He could find peace there.
We'll see. I'm guessing we're gonna destroy all of reality.
Unfortunately, the mountains were not empty. There were ravens everywhere.
Of course.
No matter. He had to fight, yes, but he didn't have to be angry. Parry, dodge, slash, and breathe. Yes, focus on the rhythm, the dance of it, not on the blood or the raven's core as they died. Ah, it was working. He wasn't feeling those dark jolts of eldritch energy. He wasn't feeding the Iblis stone.
We'll see.
Those sheaves were really very well made, weren't they?
There we go. That took long enough. Alright, so we got... Oh, just more ore. Lame. Want some elemental stuff. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm all about. Oh, I can't pop them during combat very well. That was pretty good. Better than just good at any rate, but you know.
Renato wondered if it wasn't cheaper to build bridges and stairs.
No. Only floating platforms. Oh, I can go down here, can't I? Let's go this way. Haha. Alright, cool. Now what's over here? Cool, some fire ore. I can use that. Another chest, very cool. Alright, that was a net positive, I think. See, that was great, and I got... Alright, I don't know.
The stone was still silent. His mind was his own. And his heart, too. He bore them no ill will, these ravens. They were doing their job. They were expressing their nature. Dance, whirl, parry, jab, and breathe. It was all so simple, wasn't it? But something was missing. He didn't feel truly at peace. Wait. Wasn't this near where Calaveras lived? The sage would help him figure it all out.
We'll see. Oh, we're not getting off here? Oh. We're just going all the way up the mountain then. Okay. Alright. Let's head on up then, I suppose.
Renato wondered idly if people who had built these poles had really long tentacles.
I could go this way through the ice one. Yeah. Come on, ice doors, lead me to riches and glory. Now we're going all the way back down the mountain then, eh?
If they didn't want their things broken, they really ought to make them stronger.
Perfect. Alright, that was easy enough.
Who are these guys? They seem to make everyone else harder to kill.
Okay. Ah, gotcha. Ouch. Oh my god, please.
Time to die, he thought. And it was.
Oh. Yeah, that was me fighting carelessly. Let's try again. But do it better this time. Do it better this time, it says immediately gets punched in the face. There we go. That was better. I don't think my ice sword.
Only he had some way to break the ice. Or convince it he was a friend.
Aha. If only my ice power actually did something. I don't feel like it did anything. Ooh, take that. Energy on. Okay. God, my screen is so full right now. Yes, gems are rare items. Yes, I've only seen 2 of them. Okay, so now I'm back up here as if I didn't go the way that I went. Okay. That's cool.
When I build my castle, thought Renato, all my gates are going to open with buttons. And all the levers will drop rocks at your head.
Okay.
The Iblis stone, silenced by the Sky Ripper's core, had given Renato enough power to challenge the Imperial fleet. But what Renato was seeking was inner peace. The rebellion was on the verge of extinction. It would have to wait.
So we're just gonna fail to save the rebellion again, eh? Just in a different way this time. Please? No?
Renato checked to make sure his sword was still working. Yep.
Okay. I guess we'll take aggressive defense, I guess. So we can hit harder. Hey, hey. How's it going, Sage?
At the end of the mountain path, he found the wise Calaveras in his workshop. To fix souls or only artifacts? He asked the sage.
Does your soul need fixing?
Asked the sage. I've been killing a lot of ravens lately, he told the sage.
You're a fox,
said Calaveras.
and to kill birds is part of your nature. You should take joy in it. I mean, I might as well worry about eating flies. Would you like a fly?
It was true. That's what he had forgotten. The joy
Now he was ready for the final battle. The Farfarer cut through the clouds. The air had never felt so sweet since he was a child.
There it was, the dreaded Imperial fleet. He could smell wet hemp ropes ahead, wood and tar and ravens. Even the fleet smelt good, somehow. He was ready.
He was ready.
I don't think that he was. But we're going to stop here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'll see you guys next time. Till then, okay? Out.